Assistive technologies are probably one of the most complex divisions of engineering because you actually have to be very precise to detail. You have to see what is part of this person's condition and accommodate based on not only their condition, but what they want in their lives.
When we started, it was just, a couple friends getting together. But like once we like kind of realized like the importance of the mission and like we started doing some advertising, we've really included like a lot more people, with different experiences. And like the most important thing is to like really get along and like really show that like everyone has, like a seat at the table.
My vision for APDI isn't for us to be able to just like push out regular, smaller scale toy adaptations or for us to be able to create simpler devices. I want us to be able to do anything and everything possible. Whatever space the scientific world is moving, whatever space the computer world is moving, wherever we're going, I want APDI to be a part. Because if humans are moving in that direction, people on the spectrum would also be moving in that direction and they would need help getting there. So I want us to pretty much be able to bridge the gap between what's possible and isn't for those people on the spectrum.
It means so much to be invited to stuff like this because it means that communities and colleges, they're thinking of kids like my kid. He's never really been able to be completely independent. He's always depended on somebody else for everything. He's never been able to just go out and do things himself. And with having an adaptive car that he's able to control by himself, he'll be able to explore. He will be able to go out and play with his cousins and his aunts, and he'll be able to make the decisions about where he's going.
As more and more work gets done, like kind of show not just like, Cornell and like the community, but like kind of the world. This could even like expand into other universities, right? Like we did it here, why can't it happen at, like another school? Why can't it happen at even like a high school? Why can't it happen at like a community organization? It isn't just about like us as like an isolated club, doing our mission, but like it's also about getting other Cornell organizations involved, like getting faculty involved, getting advisors involved.
One person with a passion, one person with like just willing to put in one extra hour can like lead to influencing so many more people to be willing to put in that hour. It's pretty revolutionary how far we've come.
I think that everyone should be doing more things like this because there's so many kids and there's so many people that need things like this that it's just not happening for. And it makes a world of difference in so many people's lives. It makes a lot of kids happy.